welcome to this very special edition of the Relaxing Woodshop. My name is David.
My name's Christopher.
As you can see, we've got the lights down low. It's nice and dark outside, even though it's a black sheet covering the window, but it makes it all look spooky.
Yep. Spectacular episode coming up.
A spectacular episode. That was screamingly frightful. You're going to get this all the way through it. What are we doing this week, Christopher?
We're making a jack-o'-lantern.
A jack-o'-lantern. Now, we've decided we're going to do the jack-o'-lantern completely different to anything we've ever done. Yes, of course, as this is Wood Channel, we will be making out of wood, but we're going to mainly do this without any shop tools. Maybe just one, but pretty much all the shop tools will be put down. We're using a very soft wood and a wee knife and a couple of rulers and that, because what we want to do, we want near enough anybody at home to make this. So, are you ready to get going?
I'm ready.
Let's get screaming.
So here's our ingredients list for this week. We have our glue and our activator. We have the soft balsa wood. It's extremely soft, so it is. That's why we're going to be able to use a Stanley knife to cut it. We have some hardware such as the screws and wee washers. And then we have a nice wee black handle for the top of it. Remember, whenever we're going to be using the Stanley knife, adult supervision. Thankfully, I'm here to supervise my dad. And we're going to have one more frightening secret ingredient to add at the end.
Now what we need to do is get the outer carcass of the jack-o'-lantern fixed in place first. So what we'll do is, we'll have the 3 pieces of wood. We'll get rid of this one here because that will do the bottom and the top. And we'll concentrate on these 2 here to do the sides. So what we'll do with the sides is, because there's 4 sides to a rectangle or square, we will cut these in half. So these are 45, so that is 22.5 if I'm not mistaken. So we'll cut them in half, and then we'll glue those 4 together. But before we do any of that, we're going to show you how to do the face. Okay, so to do the face, what we're going to do is we're just going to do this sort of idea here. So what we'll get is their eyes. We'll run a wee line across about here. So I'll say about there. Just very lightly now. Very, very lightly, because you don't want this showing up too much in the wood. So very lightly, so I can just about see that. So we'll put a dot here. And then I'll put a dot there. And then what we'll do is we'll run our eyes right the way down and right the way across. Like so. Doing a slightly opposite to the other one, the pumpkin. And then we'll do that, and then we'll go down like that there again. Remember, it doesn't have to be accurate. This is just for going out. It'll look a lot nicer when it's in the dark. So that's that. Then we'll get the nose, which is like that. Nice and much longer one since we're running on a longer body. And then our teeth, we'll start the mouth here. So we'll bend that, and we'll bend that, like so. And then we'll come up with the teeth. Like so, and then back down with the teeth. What we'll do now is we'll get our Stanley blade and we'll cut that out. So guys, now that we have finished just marking those eyes out, what we're going to do is we're going to get a wee push and just gently push them through. Don't worry if a wee bit of the wood comes off at the back and it's not absolutely perfect, because we can get that wee blade in there and fix it up. And remember, this is the front of the face. So let's go for the other eye now. Aye. There we go, that's all coming through there now. And then the last bit is just catching in here. There we go. So now we've got the 2 eyes. I'm actually going to take a tiny wee bit more off that one to make that level. And then we'll go on to the nose. There we go. It does take a wee bit of time, but now we have the face of the jack-o'-lantern. So what we now need to do is cut this perfectly in half, and then again with the other board. Now I know we said this is very easy to do with the blade. It's not that bad, but just for speed for the video, we're going to just do the baby bandsaw just to cut off this in half. So we'll do that now. folks, we'll also cut this one out too. Oh, Christopher!
Wait, what's happened?
Christopher!
What's wrong?
Oh!
Absolute joke, boy.
Ah, come here! No, don't go! Seriously, come here! Well, folks, we got him with a fake finger. Sorry, guys, we just had to take a second out to get our breaths back, didn't we?
Yeah, we bet.
Yeah,
Hilarious.
Happy Halloween. So we'll get back into the jack-o'-lantern. Jack-o'-lantern. We'll get back into the jack-o'-lantern. It's all fun and games now, so it is. Here we go. Okay, guys, so back to the serious stuff. What we've done now is we've got our 4 cards. So we have, and all we need to do now is glue them together. Now, with a lot of people at home, they'll use a bit of glue, wait 4 or 5 minutes, and then glue each side. Because we're obviously time restrained here, we'll use the activator as well there, so we will. So, set it upside down, run a wee bit of glue down the line, and the same again on the other side. Oh, went off a wee bit there, fix that wee bit there, so we will. Get your card. For me, tiny bit of activator, and we'll just set that down, like so. I wait about 10 seconds. And that locks that in place for me. And I'll do it again. I apologise. This fake blood is going absolutely everywhere. And again. And I'll wait about 10 seconds. Like so. And then we'll run a bit of glue along this. And a bit of glue along this. And then we'll get the activator again. And I have to be quick with this one, so match it up at the top. Let that harden there, and quickly run to the bottom, and let that harden there. There we go. Over and up. Now we have our box. So what we need to do now is make the base and the top. So just quickly off scene, I also put a wee cut just around there so we can put in and out the wee candle. And now, not a real candle, always use a battery candle because it will be in the softwood. It would go up like a candle, so it would. It would be very frightening. Now we'll glue down the wee bottom bit. So just like we've been doing before, bit of glue there, bit of glue there, and then we'll run, just check if that's the right side, yep, and then, because once that activator's on and that's down, it ain't coming off again. Keep recording, don't stop. We show all its warts and all. Get a wee bit longer this time round. There we go. Yeah, that was fun. There we go. So, now we just need to do the top. Now what we're going to do is mark out the centre to drill the wee hole. So we'll just mark from there to there. Now we're doing this upside down, because you don't want these marks to be shown on the outside of the lantern. Okay, and then we'll get our wee drill bit. Nice and gently. Remember, this wood can tear apart very easily. And we're through. So what we'll do now is we'll take this, twist it upside down, like so. And then we'll get this wee bit here. This sits over there. This, guys, just out of curiosity, let you know, was actually come out of a wee old unit that I broke apart. So you always keep these wee things because you never know when it might come in handy, or whenever you keep missing the screw. There we go. And that will screw on through. Square that off. And then what we'll do now is we'll glue that to the top. So off with that. We'll put a wee bit more glue in this one. because we don't want what just happened a second ago, and especially if this is going to be holding the weight. Activator. We'll hold that for 20 seconds, and then I'll see you in a wee sec. So guys, give me 2.5 minutes, or for the film 11 seconds, and I will get our spooky ingredient. Okay, as you can see, it's a beautiful autumn's evening. Leaves are all crunchy in the ground, so they are. What we're going to do now is the secret ingredient, which is, of course, Halloween fire. So what we're going to do, we're just going to burn the edges. Not too much, but enough just to scar it. You. Oh, we're Halloween now. Anybody got any marshmallows? Well folks, there we have it for another week of the Relaxing Woodshop. I hope you enjoyed our special edition. As you can see, the jack-o'-lantern is all complete. It looks very old and antique, perfect for trick-or-treating.
Don't think we'll go trick-or-treating, social distancing.
Social distancing, totally forgot about that. You're probably not able to go get your sweets.
Shame.
No, I know, but it is lovely.
Remember guys, to give the channel a like and subscribe. Remember, hit the thumbs up.
Very good. You were just hoping to do that all night, so you were brilliant. Guys, hope you enjoyed yourself, and we really do look forward to seeing you again next week. Be safe.
Bye-bye.